Hey everyone, this is Tim from YourSixGaming. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to get Call of Duty-like aim in Battlefield 2042 when you're playing on a controller. So let's go ahead and jump into the video right now. So when Battlefield 2042 first launched, it had many controller issues where the aiming was just completely off. Now I went ahead and adjusted my settings so they're pretty similar to what I use in Call of Duty Warzone. Now, if I press options and then go on down to settings here, I'm going to tab over to controller. Now, under on foot, under the controller settings, this is what I have under here. So let's go to the top. Right now, I'm using 75 for my aim sensitivity, and yours is going to be probably a little bit different than mine. I tend to like higher sensitivity. You could be maybe putting yours at like 50. Now, I'm going to scroll on down to field of view. I have my field of view set to 92. Not all the way up, but pretty close. Then for ADS field of view, I have this on. And then the soldier aim assist is at 80. And then the snap zoom aim assist, I set this down to 40. Now the reason why I have my aim assist lower is because I noticed there's a significant slowdown when I aim across a target. And they keep updating this, but in the past, Battlefield has had really bad aim assist where it completely ruins your aim. So go ahead and adjust how you want, but I recommend having the zoom snap a little bit lower. Then scrolling down to soldier zoom sensitivity. Now, when you looked at the sensitivity, it was a value out of 100. The soldier zoom sensitivity is a value out of 200. So what I did is just simply double my aim sensitivity. So my aim sensitivity was 75. I went up to 150 to have the same value. From here, you can reduce this to get a slower sensitivity when you're aiming down sights. Now, let's scroll on down to the advanced section. Here, I recommend putting your aim left and right acceleration down to 0. Vertical aim, vertical zoom rate ratio, put these both to 100. Uniform soldier aiming, turn this off. Then you can go through the zoom sensitivities, and you can reduce these based off of how you want to go ahead and aim. Typically for snipers, like the 8, the 10x zoom, etc., I'll lower this down to like 85, 90, 80, right around there. So my sensitivity for snipers isn't moving all over the screen, and it's a little bit easier to control at longer ranges. Now, we want to go ahead and tab over to vehicles and do the same thing under here for those settings. And then you still have the option for like aim acceleration, vertical aim ratio, etc. down here. Now let's tab over to controller tuning. So I do have controller vibration on. It's just kind of cool in Battlefield. The guns feel really realistic, but you can turn this off. Then for my left stick, I have the center dead zone down to 0, the axial dead zone down to 0, max input threshold 100. And for the right stick, if you are getting a lot of drift, you can increase this maybe to like 2 or 3 or 4, etc. Just go ahead and keep increasing it until you don't have any stick drift. But I have mine set to 1.5. Axial dead zone is 0. Max input is 100. The L2 dead zone is 0. L2 max input is 100. R2 dead zone is 0. And the max input threshold is 0 for the R2 button. Now, the aim response curve when you're moving around isn't quite similar to what I use in Call of Duty Warzone. I use dynamic in that game, but if you're using normal, this will be somewhat realistic compared to how you usually do it. So if this video did indeed help you out, leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more tech videos coming up next on YourSix Studios.